Welcome to Vintage Firearms with LT Arms, featuring the guns of the Destroying Angel, Porter Rockwell. A notorious gunslinger, wanted man, and devout church member, Orrin Porter, Old Port Rockwell, who is often called the Avenging Angel, the Destroying Angel, or the Mormon Avenger, was a renowned mountain man and scout, deputy U.S. Marshal, and longtime Marshal of Salt Lake City. He was involved in numerous gunfights for various reasons and once told the crowd, "I never killed anyone who didn't need killing." His lethal accuracy with short-barreled pistols and shotguns and a policy to always shoot first, that way they know you're armed, made his time as a lawman controversial at best. Charged with murder or attempted murder on 3 occasions, Porter was acquitted twice and died before the last charge could come to court. Rockwell became possibly the fiercest lawman to ever walk west of the Mississippi, killing more outlaws than Doc Holliday, Wyatt Earp, Tom Horn, and Bat Masterson combined. Joseph Smith prophesied that if Rockwell didn't cut his hair, he would be invincible. Taking this as a cue, Rockwell would get into fights with superior numbers of outlaws and triumph with not one bullet wound. He carried 2 Colt Navy .36 caliber black powder pistols, along with a Colt Walker with a sawed-off barrel in his pocket. He was ambushed many times, and that concealed carry pistol saved his life as it was undetected as he shot from within his pocket. While many considered Porter to be a loose cannon with a badge, criminals did go missing when he was around. No one debates that he brought law and order to a very lawless time in American history. Tough times breed tough men, and no one wanted to mess with the Son of Thunder, as he was also known. The history of the American West has a thread of Mormonism sewn into its fabric. Early Mormon settlements and pilgrims could be found extensively in all points west of the Missouri from 1850 onward, and those headed to the frontier were often given a pistol to carry with them by the church, and in many cases trained by those with experience on how to use them. Rockwell preferred pistols to be shortened to a 2-inch barrel with the cylinder loading rod removed and a new sight mounted on the end of the abbreviated barrel. His Colt Model 1860 Army revolver, also called the Mormon Avenger, featured a period-shortened barrel to 2 7/8 inches, along with other minor changes, including trimming the heel and toe of the wooden grips and adding a lanyard. While there are a few 1860 models that pop up, most tend to be the 1851 Navy gun, which coincidentally had a shorter trigger guard, a smaller caliber, which also may have contributed to their choice. Rockwell once did a 9-month stint in Missouri awaiting trial for the attempted assassination of Governor Lilburn Boggs. Rockwell always professed his innocence in the Governor Boggs assassination attempt, using his evidence, "I've never shot at anybody. If I shoot, they get shot. He's still alive, isn't he?" While Rockwell insisted he never killed anyone who didn't need killing, several murky incidents clouded his reputation as a deputy and later as sheriff in Utah. Among these cases was the mysterious murder of the Aikens brothers. The Aiken brothers arrived in Utah on friendly terms with the Army and with the intent to set up a gambling house and brothel for the soldiers during the Utah Wars. Afraid the Aiken brothers knew too much about Mormon preparations against the Army, Brigham Young charged Rockwell to escort 4 of the brothers back to California. 2 of the brothers reappeared in Nephi 2 days later, blood-smeared and tattered. Apparently, their 2 brothers had been killed somewhere in the desert between Nevada and Utah. The 2 remaining brothers were later killed as they attempted to return to Salt Lake. Some blamed the deaths on Indians, others condemned Porter Rockwell, but the truth is, the murder of the Aiken brothers remains a mystery to this day. Despite his rough and tumble attitude, Rockwell remained unshakably faithful to the church and its leaders until his death aged 64 in June of 1878. Rockwell served as a bodyguard to Joseph Smith and Brigham Young, and the incongruities and myths surrounding Rockwell's life have drawn fascination of Mormons and non-Mormons alike for generations. One of Rockwell's famous quotes is, "Valor is in you, set it free." Wise words indeed from a man who marched to the beat of his own drummer.